What's up, you guys? My name is Wolfie, and welcome back to another Motivational Mondays. I'm gonna always say how much I love the fact that I can do these, but I just love them! And thank you guys so much. I'm doing it in a different way. Don't pay attention to my unmade bed. That's not my fault. It's not. I'm serious. The dog peed on it. That's not me either. No, I'm not a bad. This is my brother's dog. Anyways, but I'm trying to do it a little bit differently because I recorded a video like this with this type of camera, which I can't rightfully put out right now, because it's a little, and I really liked it because it's got the same view as like if I would be playing a game, which my monitor is right there, but instead I'm looking at the camera, which is a little different, but you know, well, I'll see how you guys like it. If you still like it in front of the bed, no problem. If you like it here, I move a little less things and it's a bit quicker. But regardless, we're getting into the subject. I'm taking too much time. I need to shut up. So, first question I got was from Program Your Mind. Hi, new subscriber here, just watched your Motivational Mondays and I think I will love the series. A great topic for another episode would be bullying and social insecurities on teens. That's a heavy subject. I knew at some point making this type of a series, somebody would ask about bullying. I knew that would happen, and I'm fine with that. I would love to address upon it. I also told in the last video how, I think it was the last video, how I was bullied when I was sick. And bullying really sucks. I mean, I understand that the people that bully usually have a reason. I mean, it's not justified in any sense to bully anyone, but the people that bully are usually, well, what this other comment said, insecure, or they have problems at home, or problems with themselves, or they have some sort of problem, so they feel the need to put out these problems on to other people. And dealing with bullying can be really hard, because if somebody's making fun of you, if somebody's bullying you, the last thing you want to do is try to help them, that makes perfect sense. You wouldn't let somebody punch you in the face and then be like, okay, best friends, here's 20 bucks because you need it. That'd be insane. If somebody could do that, kudos to you, you're the nicest person in the world. But I personally would fight back, and you never know when somebody's bullied either, because usually the people that bully are like high up in this high school hierarchy. And I'm saying high school because a lot less bullying happens in the real world. I mean, there's a more adult environment everywhere, but at the same time there's still those people that haven't really figured anything out. But usually the people that bully are very high up in this high school hierarchy, and they don't look like they have anything wrong. They've got the parents with the big house, they've got the parents that are still together, they've got a bunch of money, nice clothes, best shoes, they play all the sports, they get all the girls, you name it. They get it all, and somehow, for some reason, they're the ones bullying. So you look at it and instead you think, why would I want to help them? They've got it all. When in reality, yes, they have a lot, but where you might have settled with yourself having some sort of emotional or mental stability into something, they don't know how to. Everything they have is physical. The money, the car, the house, all of it. It's all physical, so they don't really know how to settle themselves. They're just here and there all the time. And I'm talking more on the bully right now than I am about people being bullied, but I'm almost done with that part, so I'll get to that. But these bullies, they seem like they have it all, but usually they don't, and that's not their fault. Because while it seems like they have a lot, they don't. I don't know if that makes sense, but where you're so used to having what you have and wanting more, they're so used to having what they have and wanting more. But the difference is that you can get more, they can't. They've already got it all. So that messes with their heads. What are they? It's like being on the top and having nowhere else to go but down. And that kind of mindset has to mess with you in some way, and I can't imagine what it's like. And thusly, they take out bullying and things like that on another student, another kid, other people, whatever it may be. But the people getting bullied, all I've got to say is that it's so hard, because some of the things that these bullies say or do, it's like a knife to the heart. Because I've been bullied, but some kids are just constantly bullied, and they get messed with all the time, and it's very violent bullying, like hitting or saying words that people should never say to each other. And that's why I can't imagine how a kid that would have to get bullied, or don't have to, a kid that gets bullied all the time, how they deal with that. How would any of you deal with that? I don't know how, which brings me to the thought that you must be incredibly strong to be able to withstand this kind of treatment. Every day you have to go to school knowing that if you see this person in the hall or in your class or whatever it may be, that they're gonna pick on you, they're gonna bully you, they're gonna hit you, they're gonna push you, they're gonna hit your stuff, they're gonna take your stuff, they're gonna call you names, you name it. And that no kid should have to go anywhere. Not just to school. No kid should have to go anywhere. No one should have to go anywhere. And know that that's gonna happen, or even think that that's gonna happen, because it's wrong. And while bullying, a lot of people say just fight back or get a teacher or something like that, those are good things. Understandably, do not fight back. If they're bigger than you and they will hurt you, do not fight back. Don't. And I know that sounds messed up, but give me a second to explain it, where it's like, oh, well, just lay dead and they pick on you. No. What I'm saying is, fight them with kindness. Everybody, it's always the cliche of fight with fire, or blah blah blah, whatever. But fight them with kindness. It's imagine they're picking on you. They're calling you names, pushing you, whatever it may be. And you crack a joke or you say something. They'll be completely surprised. And they won't really know what to do. A lot of times, they'll just laugh it off and keep being mean. But it'll make them think. Because they'll really be like, why didn't he get pissed? Why didn't it bother him? And in that way, you'll be the winner. Out of every way you can think, in that sense, you will have won. Because with not fighting back, you've showed control. And with throwing out this positive alternative to saying, hey, fuck you, or eat a dick, or something, throwing out this positive alternative like, oh, you must have had a bad day, I hope your day gets better, have a nice day, and you walk off. That's combating his negativity with something he did not, well, bully doesn't always have to be a guy, with something that they did not expect at all. So it'll leave them dumbfounded, and they won't know what to do. And yes, sometimes they keep going, and it is better to get a teacher, but you should always try to help them. Like I said, it's always hard to talk about subjects like this, because there's so many different alternatives and so many different ways that this happens to everybody. So I try to touch here and there on each thing, and I try to break up and specify what makes a bully, so that then you could say, okay, he definitely has problems at home, I can talk to him about it. I'm saying him again. They definitely have problems at home, I can talk to them about it. Or they're bad at math, maybe I can tutor them, and then they'll stop, because it's usually just an outlet. They just want to find somebody to help them, and it's never received that way. It's usually they get in trouble, and then they get the attention that they're usually craving, because sometimes it's something like nobody pays attention to them, or they don't get enough from their parents, which is the main source of attention they want. Which sucks, but that's usually how it goes. And again, I don't know how much more to touch on the bullying, but I think I've said as much as I've got my mind set to it, and I've spilled out as much of my mind that I can. And the other thing was, I hope it's a she. I keep putting genders, I suck! The other thing was that they wanted to talk about insecurities. And honestly, it goes hand in hand. Because being insecure, the definition of insecurity is uncertainty or anxiety about oneself or lack of confidence, which makes perfect sense. And insecurities and bullying go hand in hand. They might as well be skipping in a field of flowers together, because the bully is insecure, and the person getting bullied usually gets bullied because they're insecure and an easy target. And this easy target is insecure because in school, and I'm saying school a lot because it's teens, in school you have to have the best. You have to. And if you don't, there's like a separation between these types of people, which is not right, it's not fair, it's messed up, you name it. But there's a separation. And then there's also things like, I had a bunch of acne when I was in high school, a ton. And I also had big old beefy eyebrows, and you would not want none of it. But it was just, you don't know a lot until you get out of high school. And you're trying to find yourself, so that then when you're searching for this one thing, and say you wear a shirt that you really like, and one person bashes it, it messes with people, because then it's like, wow, my favorite shirt, maybe this isn't the style I want just because this one person said that. And that's not fair. It's not fair, because then you're insecure about something that you thought you liked and you wanted to try out just because one person had a bad day and wanted to throw out a bullied remark against you. And for the bully being insecure, it's again because they don't get certain things that they think they deserve, which is wrong again, but every bully is wrong to some sort of, I don't know the right word, because I'm just running with my mind right now. I have a lot of things that I want to say. But it's the bully, I don't know how to explain it. They're insecure, but not on the same level as the person getting bullied. Whereas you might be insecure because of acne or clothes, they're more insecure because they want, maybe, let's say the thing that their parents don't give them enough attention. Then their parents comes to a game and they want to impress them and they mess up. They're gonna think that the parents like, wow, my kid sucks. For the one time they wanted to participate in something. So they're so nervous about it and they're insecure about it. And then that throws their body off. Just like somebody narking a t-shirt of yours or something. That's what throws them off, which isn't fair. And the only way I can think to help insecurities is to boost yourself up, or build a community around you. Get a group of friends around you, people that love you, care about you, want the best for you, to just keep pushing you up and make you feel better about everything and be happy. And just know you are beautiful. Every one of you is beautiful, and every one of you is amazing. Every one of you is unique, and it doesn't matter what you wear, how you talk, or anything. It doesn't matter. You're all amazing, unique, beautiful, wonderful people. No matter what bully says, no matter what parents say, no matter what insecure people say, no matter what anybody says, you're perfect, just the way you are. And I want you guys to know that. And then there was one more, and I know I talked a long time for this one, but there was one more, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it because I'm running out of time. But it kind of hits home for me, and it'll have a much more positive spin for the end of the video. Okay, so Emmy in real life asked, "This was so powerful, thank you." This was on the last Motivational Monday video. This was so powerful, thank you. I think you're so brave to talk about your anxiety attack. Also, can you do an episode on what makes you the happiest and the most hype? I wanted to do this one after the other one because, and I didn't expect to talk that long on the other one, but I wanted to do this one afterwards because then it's more of a positive spin on the end of the video. I'm running out of breath because I'm rambling. But what makes me the happiest and the most hyped? Wow. Every time I sit down to record a video, I get so excited because then I know the aftermath of it. I get to talk to you guys. I mean, I'm talking to a camera right now, but I know at some point this will be you all. Because I always like to see myself with the camera. So like this camera has a flip up. The one that I record long videos on is a camcorder. And it's got the flip out. It's gonna turn on now. Yeah, it's got the flip out. So I like to see myself because then I see someone talking, and I imagine that is you guys, and that makes it really well. So then I'll record this video talking to you guys, and then edit it, which is fun because then I get to laugh at my own stupid jokes, and then upload, and then see your reactions to it, and that makes me so happy. It hypes me up so much and when I have a set of games that I want to get played, I get so excited. I want to record 5, 6, 7 times in a row, even though I know I need to stop because then it'll run out of memory, or I need to record because I don't have anything ready for the next day, or so and so. The other thing that keeps me happy and hyped is obviously you guys. Every night, I sit down and answer as many comments as I can. I usually get through all of them. And if I don't, I come back the next day and I finish the rest. Because I love talking to you guys. You guys make me so happy. And then I Skype with my girlfriend every night, and that makes me extremely happy because she's the best and I love her. Actually, today, which actually this video is going up tomorrow, but yesterday, the 16th, was our 7th month. And that's today for me, but it'll be yesterday for you guys. Is that enough explanation? I think it's good. So 7 months, that's the longest relationship I've ever had. Wow, that's crazy. That's enough about that. That makes me very happy. And then being with family members and loving friends and things like that. I've been talking a lot to my friends lately because they're very worried about my kidney problems, which is really nice because I'm the kind of person that you message me and I'll get back to you, but then when we're done with talking, like done, I will not contact you for months at a time, and then I'll just hit you up and be like, "What's up?" And we're good friends still. But that's the kind of person I am. But instead, they keep messaging me, which is nice to have somebody else to talk to. But I mean, it's now making me realize how many more friends I have, because again, I don't go out of my way to message people. I really don't. And that's a bad thing, but I'm very forgetful and I put off everything. I'm an extreme procrastinator. But I'm running out of time on this camera. Happiest and most hyped? It's definitely you guys, YouTube, and what this community may be. That gives me so much hope and it makes me so happy, especially seeing you all together. But that was the end. That's going to be the end of this Motivational Monday. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I love you all so much. Tell me what you guys think about this different setting. And I hope the video could help anybody. If you need anything, you've got all of us here and you've got me here, so don't ever forget that. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching this video. Tamanya! That's the only problem. I bring my hand up and I hit the freaking desk every time.